The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.
White 53.
And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Black 14.
And Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down.
Red 54.
Dropping back. It's Childs. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead.
Let's go.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Red 80. Red 80.
Scanning the field. It's Childs. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how they play this here. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Ready? Check. Black 93 Wizard. Red 29.
Scanning the field. It's Brown. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Here we go.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the run, it's Richardson. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Ready?
Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Get ready.
Hands it off from the gun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Jaguars will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Let's go.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29.
180.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
All right, let's
Here's the second down play.
Set.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Childs. And He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Let's go.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be, and the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Let's go.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Let's go. Break.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
White 29. Hot.
He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And this time it's complete. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Here we go.
They open the 4th by going to the air. Grab down the middle. It's Holt. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Here we go.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
54, blue 85. Sam.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Break.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Set.
To throw, it's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for the passing game.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking for a gap. It's Richardson. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Here we go. Break.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And here's a carry for the fullback. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the Jaguars will line up to boot it away. Ball fielded near the 35. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Miami. The special teams produce a score.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
Let's go.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line.
White 53. You got White 50.
Back to throw. It's Childs. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Break. Single, single.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.